Thank you all so much for joining me again. I'm Laura, if you're new here. Today we're going to be making some chicken wild rice soup. And so let's get started. We are going to season up a couple of chicken breasts, sear them, and then throw them in the oven for a little while to cook up. This is our first step for our chicken wild rice soup. So let's get this going. I'm gonna get my oven is preheating at 350. Well, it's probably closer to 375. I'm just using some homemade all-purpose seasoning. Salt, pepper, garlic powder. Season it however you like. If you have, what are those called? Rotisserie chicken. Those work great. I've also used turkey in the past. Okay, so in the oven these go for 20 to 25 minutes. We'll check them after that and see how they're doing. So while the chicken is in the oven, I am going to cut up my celery and carrots for the, hi honey, for the soup. Yeah, the recipe calls for, whoops, sorry. Do you want to sit up here with me? Yeah, Mama thought so. Okay, we'll bring your chair over, okay? Okay. So I did just wash my fruits, or my celery here. I'm just gonna cut the tops and the bottoms and any ucky spots off. The recipe calls for a cup of celery and a cup of carrots. And I do have my little helper here, cutting some celery with me. This celery's been in the fridge for a little bit, so it's kind of. So I tend to cut my celery a little bit on the smaller side. I personally do not like the celery all that much, but I do think the soup needs the flavor of it. You cut it however you want. It's your soup. You do what you want. Right?
Right.
You do what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to try it?
No.
No.
I tried this one.
Okay. That in there? Good job. Thank you.
Both.
Oh, we still missed some. Oh no.
Don't miss
Okay. Good? All right. Okay.
Cookies.
It's Uckies?
Yeah.
Oh
We're
man.
gonna cut the carrots too.
Yep, we're gonna cut the carrots.
Two.
Yep. There's a couple carrots for you. I usually end up. Whoa!
I dropped one.
It's okay. We'll get it.
Okay.
I usually measure with my heart when I'm cutting my vegetables
Knife.
for. Whoa! A knife.
Well.
When I'm cutting my vegetables for this
Cut
soup.
my
You cutting your vegetables? So this particular recipe is a copycat of Panara Bread's chicken wild rice soup that I have adapted kind of over the years to suit what I like. And hi honey.
I have a couple carrots.
You got a couple carrots? Okay. Oop! Oh, Mama almost cut her finger. We're good. Just cut up our chicken breast into bite-sized pieces. Okay, so we are going to add our butter to our pot. And this makes a lot of soup, so we had to get the big guns out today. So the recipe calls for 3/4 of a cup of butter. I'm gonna do a whole cup of butter or 2 sticks. Butter is just about melted. It is melted. We're gonna start adding our celery and carrots to the pot. In goes the celery. And in goes my carrots. So we're gonna let these cook down until they are soft and tender. So we're gonna mix that in and let the flour cook out for a minimum of 30 seconds. Get all that off the side. It should start to thicken a little bit. Okay, so now we are going to start adding our chicken broth in. Last time I made it, I only did 2 32-ounce containers of chicken broth. It felt a little bit thick for me, so I'm going to add at least half another container. Mix that up a little bit more, and then we are going to add our wild rice. I have a couple different brands. I usually use the Uncle Ben's, or the Ben's I believe it is now. So the Ben's wild rice, I usually use the original recipe. Okay. You can also use the earthly grains. I've gotten this one from Aldi. Both are completely fine. Both work just as well. Wild rice going in. We are also going to use the seasoning packets from both of these boxes. All right. Ooh, that was a little. So that's going in. And the other seasoning packet in. Let's make sure we got everything out. Perfect. Give that a mix. What are you two doing? You're running on the grass? Okay, so I did just add a chicken bouillon cube to this as well. We're gonna add our chicken. I almost forgot. Okay. Whoops. Okay, so we are about 15 minutes or so in with a simmer, and it is looking fabulous. I'm gonna do a quick little taste test, make sure everything tastes all right. So I did also add a quart of whipping cream, heavy whipping cream to this. It didn't get recorded. A lot of times I do use half and half, but they didn't have it that day. So this will kind of thicken up. I'm going to take it off the heat now. This will start thickening up a little bit as it starts cooling down. And when it cools. All right, y'all. So this has had a little bit of time to start cooling down. So it, like I said, it was going to thicken up. And we will pour ourselves a bowl here. And have a little taste. There it is. Let's have a little taste. That is delicious. Thank you all so much for joining me today in my kitchen. If you liked what you saw today, don't forget to give me a like, give me a follow, comment down below anything, any of your soup recipes that you maybe enjoy. We'll give them a shot. Thanks again.